Welcome all of you in this lecture session. In this lecture session, I will discuss the two different types of numerical problem related to Y-bus matrix. This is the problem statement. Bus admittance matrix of 100 bus power system has sparsity of 90%. You have to find out the number of transmission lines in this power system. So before discussing this problem, first we should know how we will identify the number of transmission lines present in this type of problem. So this is the 3-bus power system, and for this 3-bus power system, already in previous lecture sessions we will discuss how we form the Y-bus matrix. So this is the Y-bus matrix. Now you will see the number of diagonal element in this Y-bus matrix, which is equals to number of buses in the power system, and number of diagonal element, and here this number is equals to 3 because number of bus in this power system is equals to 3. Now number of diagonal element, which is equals to 2 into number of lines. So here in this power system, 3 lines are there, 1, 2 and 3. So number of diagonal element, that should be equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 2 into number of lines, which is equals to 6. So by using this simple 2 statement, we have to remember number of diagonal element is equals to the number of buses in the power system, and number of diagonal element is equals to 2 into number of lines. So by remembering this, we can easily solve this type of problem. Now we have to find out the number of transmission line present in this power system. So in this problem statement, they mention that sparsity is 90%. Sparsity is 90% means number of zero element in Y-bus matrix, which is equals to 90% of the total element. So first we have to find out how many number of elements present in this 100 bus system, and that should be equals to 100 into 100, that is 10,000. 90% of the element is the zeroth element. So in that way you have to identify the number of zero elements, which is equals to 90% of the total element, that is equals to 9,000. Now this is a 100 bus system. Before going to this, first we have to find out that number of non-zero element. The number of non-zero element is equals to 10,000 minus 9,000, that is 1,000 number of elements are non-zero element. So among this 1,000 element, number of diagonal element is equals to the number of buses, so that is 100. So number of diagonal element, which is equals to 1,000 minus 100, that is equals to 900. Okay. So if we know number of diagonal element, so if you remember that number of diagonal element is equals to 2 into number of lines, so from that statement we can easily identify that number of transmission line is equals to number of diagonal element divided by 2, that is 900 by 2, which is equals to 450 is the number of line present in this problem. Okay, I think it will clear all of you. Now you see the next problem statement. In this problem, 4 bus matrix, 4 bus Y bus matrix is given. So we have to find out that modified form of Y bus matrix after addition of another line which is between 1 and 3 parallel to the existing line. So before discussion of this problem, first we should know if we introduce another parallel line between the buses, so what are the component or what are the elements of the bus matrix modified? So this is the standard system. Whatever we discuss based on this 3 bus power system, and we know this is the standard matrix or standard Y bus matrix in this configuration. So suppose if we introduce another line which is parallel to the existing line between bus 1 and 2. So how this component modify the element of the existing Y bus matrix? Mind that here we introduce one of the line which is parallel to the existing line between the bus 1 and 2. So this is the modified Y bus matrix. A transmission line is added parallel to the already existing line between bus 1 and 2. So this is the modified Y bus matrix, and if you see the element which is connected or which is related to the bus 1 and 2, only those elements are modified. Y11, Y12, Y21 and Y22. So the new line which is connected parallel to the existing line between bus 1 and 2, so corresponding to this bus element, that is 11, 12 and 21, 22 modified in this way. Just with the existing system we connect. Y11 is modified by this value, Y12 is modified by minus YXS, Y21 similarly like 1, 2, and of diagonal element Y22 is modified in that way. So by remembering this is easy to remember, and for quick reference we have to use whatever, if the new line is connected between the two buses, only those bus elements are modified in the Y bus matrix. Okay. So by remembering these things we can apply, only you will see that change will affect the element where the new element is connected between bus 1 and 2, that is Y11, Y12, Y21 and Y22. Now the solution become easier. Here that new line is connected between 1 and 3. So the element which will be modified, that is Y13, Y31, Y11 and Y33. So one by one we have to identify that admittance present between the bus 1 and bus 3 existing between bus 1 and 3, which is equals to minus J2.5, because we know that is Y13 is equals to minus Y13, that is you can say that element Y13 which is equals to 2.5. We have to identify Y13 is equals to minus, because this is the simple addition 1, and here you see the statement is transmission line is added to parallel to the existing line between 1 and 3. The new line is identical to the already existing line. Okay, means similar type of admittance of the new line is connected between the bus 1 and 3. So this is the modified value of y13 and y31, which is minus j5.0, or in terms of actual bus matrix element, if you represent that y, capital Y13, Y31, which is equals to j into 5. In that way, you have to identify y11. Y11 is basically addition of minus j2.5 with the existing system, that is 3 plus 5. This is the old one, and if you add 2.5 with this, already this 2.5 is considered here. So this is minus j 12.5. Already this is y11 is, how will identify? This is y12, y21 and y11, y12, y13, y31, and additional 2.5 is added with this. So this will modify that value is equals to minus j12.5. Similarly, we can identify y33. So before calculation of y33, existing one is minus 9, that is negative of 4 plus 2.5 plus 2.5, and another 2.5 is added. So this is this effect that is included in this component. So y33 is equals to minus j11.5. So only the elements which are modified, that is which is related to the bus 1 and 3, y13, y31, y11 and y33, and this is the modified form of y bus matrix. Only you see rest of the terms, only the terms modified, this one and this one and this value y13, and this is the modified. So in this way you can easily identify if a new line is connected parallel with the existing line between the two different buses.